Hi guys, welcome back to Ferris Tutorials. In today's episode, we'll be looking at Tourism Unit 2, Module 2, which is entitled Marketing. And in this episode, we'll be exploring Content 1, which is entitled Marketing Concepts. Stay tuned. Module 2, Marketing. And we're looking at Content 1, which is entitled Marketing Concepts. Now, let's take a look at your learning objectives. Now, by the end of this session, you should be able to explain the concepts of tourism marketing. Now, the concepts that we'll be looking at are marketing, tourism marketing, goods versus services, and also we'll explore what is meant by customers' needs, wants, and expectation. Now, let us look at our first term, and we're looking at what is marketing. Marketing may be defined as the management process through which goods and services move from concept to the customer, right? So the very inception of the goods or the product that we're thinking of developing, we have to think of marketing. How is it that we're going to make that product? How is that concept going to move from our mind and get to the customer, right? Now, marketing includes the coordination of 4 elements called the 4 P's of marketing: identification, selection, and development of a product, determination of its price, selection of a distribution channel to reach the customer's place, and also development and implementation of a promotional strategy, right? So we speak of the 4 P's. So marketing includes the coordination of these 4 P's, and they are product, price, place, and also promotional strategy. So now that we have set the foundation of what marketing is, now let us look at what is tourism marketing. Now, tourism marketing may be defined as the business discipline of attracting visitors to a specific location. Let's go again. Tourism marketing may be defined as the business discipline of attracting visitors to a specific location. Now, hotels, cities, customer attraction, and other sites and locations associated with customer and business travel all apply basic marketing strategies to specific techniques designed to increase visits, right? So tourism marketing refers to the business discipline of attracting visitors to a specific location. Now, that location may be hotels, it may be attractions, it may be adventure parks, right? And what this does, whatever what is designed by the business, the whole motive is to attract persons to visit these destinations. All right. Now, let's take a look at goods and services. And I know you have some prior knowledge because in Module 1, when we were looking at tourism products and services, yes, and we were looking at the different characteristics. Now, it is very much similar to what we'll be looking at now. So we're basically revising what are the difference between goods and services. Now, there is a major difference between goods and services based both tangible as well as intangible factors. So when we speak of tangible, we're speaking of the things that we can touch, and intangible factors refers to the things that we cannot touch. So as it relates to good and services, which one do you think is tangible? If your response was goods or products or an item, you are correct. Whereas intangible factors are things that we can't touch. So those services that we may receive. All right. Now, goods are objects or products which have to be manufactured, stored, transported, marketed, and also sold. When we think of goods and services, which one do you think is tangible or intangible? If your response was the goods or the product is tangible, whereas services is intangible, you are indeed correct. Now, goods are objects or products which have to be manufactured, stored, transported, marketed, and also sold. Now, whereas with services, can we store a service? No, we can't, because services aren't tangible. Good. Now, services, on the other hand, are output of individuals, and they can be a collective or individualistic action, or performed by an individual. So let's go again. Services, on the other hand, are output of individuals, and they can be collective or individualistic, or performance by an individual. Now, let's just look at an example. A barber or a chartered accountant are giving individual services. Now, airlines, on the other hand, have airplanes, which is a product, but traveling by airplanes is also a service. So we speak of collectively, right? So the airplane, it offers both product, as in it may have food there for persons to consume, as well as it may offer services, because you're getting what? The airplane ride, right? Good. Now, let us continue. Tourism product is an action, event, or experience in which a tourist takes an active part. A service may be regarded as a part of a product. A product is tangible, where a service is intangible. And we close off with another example, guys. For example, a tourist purchases a drink at a bar. The drink would be the product. The bartender mixes it quickly. He is pleasant and he chats with the guest. Then that would be a service. Now, guys, let us explore customers' needs, wants, and expectations. We're all customers, right? Because at some point in time, we may exchange money for a particular good, right? Now, what are some of our needs? What are some of our wants? And what do we expect? Or what is the meaning of need? Something that we can't do without, right? And want is something that we can do without, but we would like to have. And expectation is what do you look for to the service to be like? Now, customers' needs are the things that customers require when purchasing a product or service. So we have the word require because it's something that they can't do without, right? Now, a want is something that we'd like to have, but we can live without it, right? Now, expectations are the anticipated circumstances of the purchase. So needs, wants, and expectations are the key motivations that drive the customer. Now, guys, let us explore some of the customer's needs, wants, and expectation. So we speak of value. Customers need value and value for money spent. If I spend my money on a certain good or services, we expect what? We should get quality service, or we may say excellent service, and also for that particular product, it may be of good quality so that we can get value for our money. And in getting value, we are what? We're satisfied, right? Satisfied from services received or product purchased. Quality of service provided, and also the long lasting of the goods, right? and also exchange transaction with good relationship. Because if we're doing a transaction, we want to have good customer service, right? Yes, unless we wouldn't want to go back. So these are some of the needs and wants and the expectations of customers. Good. When I go out, I expect to get value for my money. I expect to be satisfied. I also expect to get quality goods. And also, in exchanging the transaction, it would be nice to have someone that is what? Having a good relationship, someone is talking, someone who is pleasant. And even when we speak of the dimensions of service quality, right? Somebody, if it's some things that goes wrong, somebody who empathizes, someone who is responsive. All right. Now that we're at the end, you should be able to answer these questions. 1. Define the term tourism marketing. 2. Define marketing. 3. State the difference between goods and services. And 4. Discuss 3 reasons why meeting and exceeding the needs, wants, and expectations of the customer is important, right? Because remember, without a happy customer, there would be no business. So we may speak of repeat visits, increasing revenue, having a competitive advantage, and stuff like those. All right? Awesome. You've made it to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with persons who you know will find this information useful. Thank you for making it Fairies Tutorials.